My name's Heather Horton. I'm the director of the Wellness Resource Center. Essentially run a new program here at the college which is designed to promote holistic wellness for our students. And what that really means is trying to help students connect the various domains or dots of their lives. So the decisions that you make in one place in your life, how that might impact another place in your life, so that we can maximize our wellness both from an individual standpoint and a community standpoint.
I see my primary role on campus as a sexual health resource for students and also responsible for preventing and responding to violent incidents that involve students, faculty, or staff. I'm a confidential resource for our entire community.
One of the things that we are really focused on is promoting success for our students. So that means all the domains of their life. So mental health promotion, making good choices around substances that allow them to be successful, physical health and wellness. So when we have challenges around food or being active or being mindful about what are the situations that I put myself and others in, and how can I do that in a way that really promotes my wellness as well as my community's wellness in the way that is the best that we can do.
Also, we try to emphasize bystander intervention. We have the BADASS program, which stands for Be Aware, Decide to Act, and Say Something. That has been a feature on our campus for a number of years.
That's really focused on, how do you interact with others around you? What's your impact? And how do we all take responsibility for ensuring that everybody's safe, that everybody feels welcome and included, and that we can all feel like not only do we look out for one another, in terms of crossing the street, but that we look out for one another in terms of our daily lives and existence, in terms of being healthy, well, feeling like we can ask for help when we need it, and that there are those around us who would help us in those situations too.
And I think it's really important that all students feel like they have the support and the encouragement and resources to have the kinds of relationships that they want. So for our campus, being able to talk frankly and openly about sexuality in a positive way is part of a larger, more comprehensive approach to just combating violence in general. If we talk about that relationships are healthy and normal, that it's okay to be pursuing these kinds of relationships, whether you're pursuing heterosexual relationships or relationships with LGBT identified folks, that everyone is deserving of respect and dignity in these kinds of relationships. We also really emphasize consent very intensely because it's central to our sexual misconduct policy, the concept of active consent, and we really try to stress with students what consent looks like, who can give it, how to ask for it, how to keep that as part of a larger conversation about healthy relationships to make sure that both people are getting their needs met, trying to discourage students from being relentless advocates for their own pleasure, and try to encourage them to be really connected to the person that they're with. Again, so that everyone feels satisfied and fulfilled by the intimacy that they're experiencing. We should all be striving to have healthy relationships, but not all of us have great role models to make that happen. Again, we're coming to college with different levels of experience. Everyone wants to be in a great relationship. Everyone wants to be healthy and satisfied, and I think that that can be a really good place of entry to also talk about unhealthy relationships and how we can identify and support people in our lives that might be navigating these kinds of challenges.